the Big Brother's Little Brother. Now time for the Little Brother Big News. Big nominations day, and I can exclusively reveal, kind of, that Sandy, Alison and Alex are the three people who've been shown a yellow card by everyone else. Here's how they reacted to it when they heard this afternoon.
This is Big Brother. The housemates who have been nominated for eviction this week are, in alphabetical order, Alex
Me?
and Alison.
Great. Can you do your Davina voice now,
And
please?
Sandy.
3? What?
Yes, 3. It is possible. This is what they exclusively told BBLB before they entered the house.
If I was nominated, there'd be nothing really I could do about it. Of course, I might feel a bit upset because I think, hey, what have I done to upset these people? But at the end of the day, we all have to nominate somebody, so that's part of the game, really.
Oh, I'm going to love that bit because I get to meet Davina. I'm going to love being evicted. I can't wait.
Well, I could try to say it. This sounds really bad, but I don't. I'm kind of emotionless in that respect. I think I'll leave and get on with my life. I mean, it'll be the same as going in. I'll just go in, and then when I come out, I'll leave.
And the housemates are finding it hard to keep their hands off each other. And after a few drinks last night, they decided a bit of coupling up.
No, but
Who's still going to hear it off in either direction?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You two were there,
Get jealous.
Excuse me.
No.
Alison's nipples go there.
It was me all along. You see? Okay, so who do you think is the sexiest housemate of them all? Who really rings your bell? And who makes you go tingly all inside? Phone in now on the numbers and let us know. Take a look. If you'd like to call us at Big Brother's Little Brother, then phone 09011 call BBLB. That's 09011 2255 Or you can email us. The address is bblb@channel4.com, bblb@channel4.com. Or you can text us. Just stick the word studio at the start of your message and send it to the Big Brother text number 83188. Alrighty then, Alex, Sandy and Alison are up for the vote this week. One of them must go. As always, we like to give a balanced view of the proceedings on BBLB. So I'd like to be joined by Alex's friend Tim, Lynn,
Hello.
me, Alison's mum Maria, and her pal, you don't mind me saying that, do you?
No.
Richard, thank you very much. Okay, we also have Sandy's wife Claire on the line as well. I don't know if she can join us right now, but we'll certainly be going to her in a minute. Lynn, we start with you. Yesterday you claimed Alison might be favourite to win, so it's got to come as a bit of a shock, surely.
Yes, it is a bit of a shock. I think that what's happening is that Alison's got a larger-than-life personality and she's possibly eclipsing some of the other housemates. And I did feel that a little bit, but at the end of the day, Alison's a great presence in that house and it would be a very boring place without her.
Obviously, at the moment, we can't reveal who's nominated who and certainly the reasons why and so forth. But, you know, did it come to a bit of a shock to you, or do you think, you know, in the same way, you know, you were voted out, she might get voted out because she has that larger-than-life personality in the same way that, you know, you got a bit tipsy and looking for trouble?
Well, not really in the same way, because she hasn't actually, you know, she hasn't really attacked anyone the way that I did. And to be quite honest with you, I can understand why the public voted me out. I came across very badly, whereas Alison hasn't at all. So in that respect, I'm surprised that she's been voted, yeah. If
you were still in the house, I asked you this yesterday, who would you have voted for, the two people?
I think I said, and I would still say Spencer and PG.
You did indeed, OK. Next up, I'd like to speak to you, lovely Maria, on your behaviour so far. On her behaviour so far, do you think she's deserved this? You must be really shocked.
I am shocked. She doesn't deserve it in any way at all. She's been, as Lynn said, the heart and soul of that house, the lively person. That house would be very boring without her, indeed. And, you know, I really don't think she deserved it at all. She's interacted very well with everyone. And, you know, she's done her best to keep things going.
Is this how she is at home? When the postman comes around, does she sort of jump on him and say, "Hey, thanks for coming around"?
She's a lovely, bubbly, fun-loving person. Yeah, she's jolly, and you know she loves everyone, and that's probably her downfall. She thinks, you know, she thinks everybody is like her and fun-loving. And
she loves too much.
She loves people. She just loves people.
Love.
She loves the love, yeah.
Richard, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the question I've been asked loads, is, you know, is she behaving like she does in real life? And she absolutely does. And I can understand why some people think that she's being a bit fake, because people find it hard to believe that somebody could be so I think, nice, fun, energetic, and just so sweet. And she is. And I know it sounds a bit corny, but she is just like that, you know, in everyday life. And she jumps on you too many times.
She jumps on you too many times?
Too many times.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Really? She used to be a bundle of fun. Okay, we should have Sandy's wife Claire's on the phone. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
How are you? All right?
I'm fine.
Terrific. Okay, you surprised that Sandy's been nominated?
Yeah, a little. I think the housemates probably find his honest, kind of no messing around approach quite different. He gets on with people who are very natural and very relaxed, and I don't know, maybe, well, my observation is some of them are not quite as chilled as they could be, but I mean, I hope the nation gives him time to warm up, because they'll see he's got like a great strength of character, he's got a really good sense of humour, and I'm sure he'll do a bit of stirring it up if he gets the opportunity.
He wasn't happy with that Chinese-Indian conflict the other night, though, was he?
Yeah, well, he's not. He's probably a wee bit frustrated, because at times I think that he feels the housemates might be trying a wee bit too hard to kind of tune into each other, and he's very honest and natural, and he's quite compelling a person, so he seems to be struggling to get a word in edgeways sometimes. So when it's dead quiet, he'll just, part of his charm is like he stands back and he observes and watches and waits till he gets his opportunity.
Is he like that around your gaff? When you start talking, does he just walk out?
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't. He just kind of says, OK, I'm bored now and I just want to step away, because he likes people who listen and don't talk over each other or try too hard.
Sure.
And so if that's the case, he just needs to step away for a bit, because he waits for it all to calm down and he goes, right, OK, I'm back in. And it's 12 people in a small space is quite an interesting experience.
Yeah, it must be totally intense. Lynn, you know, Claire talked about people needing to chill out. Who do you think needs to just take a step back in that house?
I would say possibly, well, it's difficult to say. I was going to say Alison, because she is very full on, you know, and when you're getting that 24/7, it can be a little bit too much. And possibly Johnny. But they're both really fun people, so it's quite difficult at the end of the day for me to say, you know, that they should chill out.
Does she ever get too full on for you? Do you ever say, listen, you've had 20 odd years of it, you say,
I've had 27 years.
Out now, give me 5 minutes to myself.
No, she doesn't, you know, she's not, for me, she's not unbearable that you would say that to her, you know, she's just fun-loving.
Okay, now Alex, let's get on to him, Tim, you're his friend. He seems to be making many enemies because of this wee-wee incident in the shower. I don't know if you've seen it. Do you support his fight for justice?
I agree with him that I wouldn't like to go in a shower that someone had peed in, personally. I quite agree with him, yeah.
Have you ever done that yourself?
Not in someone's shower, no.
Well, just update you on our poll yesterday, 56% of the public said it was okay. It's 44 that said no. Now, are you proud of his behaviour up to now? You're a model, he's a model. Is he representing male models in the light you want to be represented?
I think Alex is a model 9 to 5, and that's it. And I think that's perfectly viewable, that you can see that. You know, he's not looking in mirrors. You know, he's a human being at the end of the day. You know, that's his job. He does very well at it, and that's it, really.
I mean, you know, and I'm not having a pop at all, and he probably would be the first to admit that he does like to moan about things. Is he, in all honesty, is he playing that up inside the house because that's all we see from him, or is he actually like that outside?
I don't think the Alex that I know is the same Alex in them four walls.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, I think it's hard for all of them to be the real whoever they are, you know, and it's like the Alex that I know is, well, I wouldn't say as moany as what he's being made out to be. You know, he means it in best interest. You know, he's trying to help people. You know, and the way that it's portrayed, that you know, is that he's being moany.
Sure.
Really.
Now he seems to have bonded especially with Sandy. Did he have that? Did he get on with older men? Did he the father figure thing? Do you think?
I think Alex gets on with people that he likes, basically, and he doesn't waste his time with people he doesn't.
Okay, cool. And finally, a word from all of you. Who do you think's going out?
I think it has to be Alex, I'm afraid to say. I think the housemates have sort of gone against him, especially when he called a meeting.
Would you keep him in for entertainment value?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It wouldn't have been Alex, I wouldn't have voted for Alex to go out, no.
Okay, Jim?
I think Sandy.
You think Sandy over here?
I just hope it's not Alison. I don't really care about the other
You know
two,
that even if Alison comes out, she's going to have the best couple of weeks of her life when she's out here, don't you?
I know that, but I don't. I know she wouldn't want to come out as early as this, so I hope it's not Alison.
Richard?
I'm a bit disappointed that all three of them have been nominated for first, to be quite honest, because I'd quite like to keep all three of them in for entertainment value. I think even in his own way, Sandy, although he's very quiet, he's quite cool. I like watching him go round and round and round and stuff. But no.
And lastly, Claire, who do you think is going to go out this weekend?
I think, like Richard, it's a shame that these three are up. I do think the House has turned against Alex. Be interesting to see what they do in the next 4 days to try and make amends to the three nominated people. But I think it might be Alex, and I regret that the three are up for a nomination because it should be other people.
Brilliant. Thank you very much to all of you. You all have 5 votes this weekend. You also have a vote. 1 of 3 has to go. Here are the numbers as to how to decide it. One digit away from a P45. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother, everyone. Breaking news, obviously, is that Alison, Alex and Sandy have all been nominated. But breaking news, like a PS, is that we've had a bit of snogging action for the first time ever in the house. Jade and PJ have been doing almost little rainbow kisses on the neck, which we like, and Kate and Spencer have been lipping, but as yet, no tongues. I repeat, we are not confirming tongue action yet. All happened in the last 10 minutes, which leads us very nicely onto the fact it would appear that some of the housemates simply can't keep their hands off each other. Lee and Adele, Kate and Spencer, and PJ with anyone that'll have him. Take a look at these horny little devils.
If I'm around somebody I fancy, I just play it cool, really. I don't really let on that I do, you know, that I fancy him.
You've got them.
I'm actually a virgin. I have thought about the fact that I might fancy somebody in the house, and I don't intend to be unfaithful, but I wouldn't rule it out.
If I'm attracted to someone, I don't think I'll be able to hide it, because the cameras are on you 24/7 and they will pick up every little look and every little thing you do. If I was to get naked with any guy here, Alex.
I'm not particularly searching for love inside the house. If I can't find it in the outside world, then I can't particularly see myself finding anybody suitable in there at the moment.
Sexual relationship in the house? No, I don't think so. But then you never know, do you?
When I get out of here,
he's going to be
the first thing I'm going to do when I get out of this place, have sex.
Wow! Okay, like a nation of adolescent boys, Big Brother sex is all on our minds at the moment. Here to tell exactly what's going on is Judy James, relationship expert, author of Sex at Work, which I like the sound of, and all-round sexpert. From what you've just seen, how do you interpret the relationships developing in the house, Judy?
Absolutely fascinating. I mean, the sexual chemistry obviously is slooshing around like crazy in there at the moment. I mean, it's getting to danger point because they're very unusual as a group. They haven't bonded as a team. They haven't elected a leader. They haven't elected any parents either. So they are like a load of children that have been thrown in together. I mean, expect anything would be the answer to that.
Really? I mean, do you think it's the fact they have been thrown together? Do these people genuinely find each other attractive, or is it like, you know, they'll do?
I think a lot of them have cottoned onto the fact that it's quite a good survival technique as well, because 2 is stronger than 1. So if they can bond with somebody, but then most of them, I think a lot of them in there would actually sell their own grandmothers if necessary. So I think they might
Judy! The friends and family are here. That's sedition. You can be hung at dawn.
So I think they're seeing it also as a way of bonding with somebody else, getting a mate. Yeah.
All right, we've got several clips we want you to comment on. The first one's this. Take a look.
It's like my manly hairy chest.
Yeah.
It's taken me a long time to grow that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
There's no such thing as a lovely hairy chest. So Kate and Spencer there getting close. What was going on?
This is a classic grooming gesture. It's a little bit like animals that sort of sit and pick nits off one another. It's very predatory. It's very much saying to the other women in the group, keep off, this one's mine. So
really?
Very territorial.
So it's not just a statement to the person that, you know, the
No.
It's more of a statement, is it, to everyone else?
The men normally don't like it. If you do it to a man in real life, they don't like it. I don't think you've got nits.
There ain't that much down there, rug-wise, sister, but...
But it's very much a warning to the other women, more than a signal to the man.
I'm fascinated by that. Okay, now last week Kate wanted to get naked with Alex. Now she's over Spencer, and last night she told PJ she finds him attractive. Does she mean these things, or is this part of a plan? She seems to have genuine affection for Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, they were getting very close at one point, but, you know, then another woman arrived and I think he started looking at her. It's a bit like a game of musical chairs. You know, they'll move around and then suddenly they'll realise that they've got to panic and sort of leap for the spare one, and I think, you know, that's a little bit the way that she's moving at the moment.
Right, now moving on to Adele and Lee, they seem to have formed a special bond. How do you think their relationship's going to fare?
I think Lee's really cute because he's doing the love thing.
As in kind of cute? Cute.
Like
you fancy him?
No, cute as in cute. Oh, bless.
Okay.
Kind of cute. I mean, he's actually doing the love thing. He's trying to get all meaningful with her, you know, trying to be totally unfazed when
But women are criminal masterminds. They know that after 2 weeks no one can genuinely mean those things.
That's rubbish. Women can be conned all the time. I'm not sure Adele is conned actually, but Adele's keeping her own space to a certain extent. They're very close. I think they're building up a very good relationship. But again, another woman's come in. She started grooming Lee. You know, watch this space. There's going to be fireworks.
Of course, yeah. The new girl Sophie. We've got a clip now of Lee and Sophie bonding. Take a look.
Look, I've got from lifting weights.
That doesn't matter.
Everybody's got to sing a song in the style of the pub singer. Everybody's got to sing a song in the style of the pub singer. And you've got to guess what it is, right? I'll go first.
What is the style of the pub singer?
Pub singer.
Okay, can you come closer? Sorry, mate.
Right, here's the first song. All right, now she's causing quite a sensation with the men in the house. How do you think she's, like, apart from Spencer and Kate, how do you think she's affected those relationships in the first week?
Strong female, very predatory.
Alpha female?
Very alpha, even pre-alpha.
What is pre-alpha?
I just made it up.
I like it. Now use it.
If you want.
Thanks.
If you want to be sad.
Pre-alpha.
You might even find one.
What's that?
She's gone for the palm as well, you see, and
What does that tell us?
Well, this is a very delicate part of the body. I mean, that's quite sensual. And if she couldn't, I mean, she started massaging, then she started palm reading, all sorts of excuses to get in there, getting on the old.
It's like my one. I go like that.
To yourself?
Yeah. No, not well. There's no one else around, but.
Very beta.
What does that mean?
Worrying. I've moved slightly.
Really?
That's in a very erotic part of the body, actually.
Do you hear that? Mac Daddy. All right, now...
You're supposed to do it to somebody else, though.
Yeah, no, but, you know, if I'm doing it on my own, I'm doing it on my own. Do you think there's any likely candidates, in all honesty, for proper love action? Do you think anyone is going to go the distance? You might remember a couple of years ago, Tom and Claire ended up actually together, probably.
Yeah. I think the toy monkey's getting a bit frisky, actually.
Okay.
But I would say, in actual fact, I think the smart money's got to be on PJ and Jade.
Interesting, very interesting. Okay, now, speaking of PJ's getting compliments from all quarters, especially his #1 fan himself. Take a look.
And I'm getting like...
That is so true.
He is a flirt.
Yeah.
Flirt.
How many women have you slept with?
Really? Okay, I've got you're wrong then. Thanks, you mug.
No, seriously,
Do you think that if you were to have some rumpy pumpy, you'd be more satisfied with your rumpy pumpy with Alex than you would be with PJ?
No, I'd be more satisfied with PJ than I would
you
with
would be as
Alex.
well.
You could so be a dad and you don't know it. I bet you've got papers.
No, probably not over 100, but it's definitely over 80.
That is so many people.
There's got to be so many... Judy, very briefly, what's going on there, apart from a man and a woman in bed together?
A lot of comfort stuff. I mean, this is quite unusual. It's not the sort of stuff that would go on in real life, I don't think. So a lot of them are actually bonding for comfort, all that bedroom stuff. A lot of it's just...
Do you notice any of that going on in the house?
Yeah, sure, and it started quite early as well. Yeah. People hopping into bed with each other, but I know there was no sex going on.
Wow, this is cool. Okay, earlier today we asked you who you thought was the sexiest housemate. We're going to rattle through these because we haven't got much time. Gillian from Paisley on line 1. Hey.
Hiya, Dermot.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you?
Excellent, not bad at all.
Good.
Who in your mind is the sexiest housemate?
It has to be definitely Spencer because he's got a really good body and he's got muscle, right, but not too much muscle like me. And he's funny, he's nice looking, just absolutely gorgeous. I just love him.
Oh, Gilliam, I knew that you'd pick Spencer. Who do you think's going to go for him in the house?
Oh, right, well, I hope Sandy stays because he is funny in his own way, so don't vote Sandy out because I really like
Who
him.
do you think's going to go for Spencer?
Sorry?
Who do you think's going to, you know, kissy-kissy with Spencer?
Well, I think it's going to be Kate,
Lovely.
but it should be me.
It should be you indeed. Sorry. You know, for a minute I thought she was actually answering that Sandy was going to go for it. That's not going to happen. Thea from Leicester on line 2. Hey.
Hi, Dermot.
You're right.
How are you?
Who's sexy in the house then, Thea?
I think Lee. He's from Leicester, so we're bigging him up. Yeah, definitely Lee.
You can't be
And
sexy
Johnny.
just from
Johnny's
your
great.
geographical origin, surely.
Pardon?
You said you can't be sexy just from your geographical origin. Who
Well,
else do you
it
like?
helps, definitely.
Really?
No, he's big and he's bulky, and Adele loves him, and he's really showing like compassion to Adele, which
Thank
is
you very much,
lovely.
Thea. And just very briefly, Julie from Staffordshire. Hey.
Hi.
Only got 25 seconds. Tell us who do you like in there?
We like Adele. I mean, I don't fancy myself, but my husband does.
Thank you very much.
She's very attractive, nice smile. I think don't nick the surface of her. I think she's quite deep.
Thanks a lot for that, Julie. God bless you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Don't vote Alex out. She's
Bye.
lovely.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Julie. Thank you very much, Lynn. Thanks to all our friends and family. We're back tomorrow at 7. Check out Channel 4 tonight for the nominations. God bless.
Strong language.